My cat thought this was litter and he was about to dig and squat in there. Oh my god. Stiff wear. Stiff wear. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Planty video, and in this video I will be showcasing my entire Monstera collection. There will be repotting sessions towards the end of the video, so stick around for that. And of course, per usual, there are chapters in this video if you want to skip ahead or go back to a certain section. Let's talk about my first Monstera is this one here. This one is the Monstera deliciosa, just your standard green variety. And here is the leaf. For this one, I have it in a airy, chunky mix. There is no soil in this mixture. For this one, I have cocoa core, pumice, and sphagnum moss, orchid bark. Look at the leaf. It's so pretty. This is the oldest leaf on here. I like the sparseness of this plant. This is a cutting from a much bigger plant I have over here. It's on top of the fridge right now. For characteristics, this Monstera sports a green leaf and it has fenestrations when it starts to mature. And if you give it enough light, the fenestrations will become more prominent, where you'll have like holes in the leaf. Gorgeous. I love the look of this. I have it paired with this glazed planter. It is like a muted green color, and there is a saucer attached to this. And I found that I don't really like planters that have the saucer attached to it, because when I water it, it tends to like spill over really quickly. So when I do water this one, I just drizzle it with a little bit of water, not too much, because I don't want a mess. I want mess free. But yeah, isn't it gorgeous? The next Monstera, this little guy right here, this is the Monstera Peru. She's messing with the tripod and I just need her to get it. Stay away from it. Let me show you Gina. She's so adorable. She has a white spot right there. She's very shy, very conservative, and she is so adorable. Her heartbeat is racing. She is scared right now. I think she's traumatized from being handled at the pet hospital. Say hi to Gina. Oh, okay. Okay. She wants down. Okay. So this one is the Monstera Peru. These are top cuttings that I propagated from a much bigger plant I have growing in the room. It's trailing right now, and I'm excited to watch it grow even more. This plant tends to throw out a lot of runners. Runners are like basically like shoots that are, or vines that grow really sparse, and there are like no leaves on the vine at all. It's just looking for something to climb on, and when it does, it will start to produce more leaves. But yeah, I just trim them back and make more plants with them, and to keep them very short and bushy, like this one. So this one features dark green leaves with some light green. It's giving reptile, it's giving creepy. Yeah. So I'm gonna repot this one soon, so stick around for that. The next one will have to be this baby right here. This here is the Monstera Adansonii aurea, and this is a cutting from my friend's plant. She gave this to me, so thankful for that. I have it growing on a moss pole here, and I do also have a video on it. If you want to watch, I'll link it for you. So far, it's pretty successful. This is my first ever moss pole. The new leaves are getting bigger. As you can see, the bottom leaves are very small and petite, and the new leaf is about the size of my hand or my palm. And for this one, it does have yellow variegation, but you have to let the variegation burn in as it matures. As you can see here, there are a faint variegation, and it will be more pronounced once it starts to mature, like this one here. See the yellow variegation? It will have to burn in. At first, my friend and I thought it was like a scam. Not a scam, but like, is it going to have variegation? And the plant seller said yes, you just gotta let it burn in. And I need to attach this back onto the pole. It's falling over. This plant is growing in a, I believe like what, a 3-inch planter, 4-inch planter, and I have it in a cup. And the cup is pretty green. So you see here, and the roots are growing out of it. Should I repot it right now? Maybe not. Well, the cats are going crazy. This plant is also called the Swiss cheese plant because of the way it grows. The holes on there looks like Swiss cheese, obviously. Let's talk about the next Monstera I added to my collection, which is going to be the beloved Monstera Thai constellation. I love this one. So I have this one potted in this like ceramic bubble planter. Oh my god, I love the texture. I have it potted in this planter and in a plastic clear planter. Basically, I'm using this as a cash pot or a saucer, if you will, to catch the water, because I like the clear planters because I could see the roots. And I also just repotted this one because they had root rot. What I learned is that the variegated monsteras, especially the Thai and elbow, are like very prone to having root rot if you overwater it, and I overwatered my plants. I almost killed it. But good thing I caught it right when it was starting to turn brown and saved it, basically. So yeah, I repotted it in a much smaller pot now, and I believe I overwatered the other plant. That's why it had root rot, and it was in a way too big of a pot for the root mass. So good thing I caught that. I got this plant off Facebook Marketplace, and I would say I got it for a pretty reasonable price. 45 bucks. That would be the norm, right? Hey, no, get down. For the characteristics of this plant, it features these heart-shaped leaves with fenestrations throughout. The old leaf here has a hole. You see the hole? And this is this latest leaf here. The leaves on this one is very thick and juicy compared to, you know, your traditional Monstera. It's very soft and flimsy. These leaves are very stiff. Stiffware. Stiff wear. Stiff wear. Okay, stop. It features this speckled look to it. That's where it gets its name from, constellation, because, you know, the stars. Stars in the sky. Last but not least, the last one I added to my collection is this beauty here. Excuse me. The beloved Monstera Albo. I got it off Facebook Marketplace. It's doing well. The roots look healthy so far. I don't really see any rot. This is a old leaf here. Newest leaf. I did made a cut right over here, as you can tell, and I gave the top cut to my friend. Now it's throwing out a new leaf. Yay! I could show you what it looked like, or what the top cut looked like when I topped it. But I'm so excited. This new leaf is gonna have variegation on there. I could see the variegation running through the veins of the plant, and I'm excited to watch it get more variegated. Hopefully, it will not revert on me. 5 Monsteras in my collection, including the one that is growing the Peru on the wall, and I don't really count the living room plants because they're the living room plants. They're not in my plant corner. So, yeah. Ooh, I want to share with you this little charm I got at my local plant shop. Isn't it so adorable? It looks like the gloriosum philodendron. It's in a little pot. So cute. And this is a work-in. If you know, you know. It's so adorable. Oh my god. This is my everyday bag. Let me show you the little charm here. Isn't it adorable? Yeah. Let's get to repotting now. Repotting this little Peru. This little guy here. This repotting mat is not too big. I believe my sister got it on Amazon for me. It's a pretty good size. And it's so easy to clean up after you do your plant chores. It's just so convenient to have. I used to have one that I made myself with shelf liners and some binder clips. I got some chunky mix that I've already pre-made. So I have a 3-inch planter and a 4-inch planter. Let's see how big the roots are of this plant. We'll decide on that. I might reuse the soil for this one as well. Let's see. Okay. And this one is in regular potting mix with a lot of perlite. The root mass is not that big, so I'd say the 3-inch is going to be the perfect contender. This one here broke, unfortunately. Why not? Let's give it fresh, new soil. Are you gonna make a hole and shit in there? OMG. Is it? No! Oh my god. You're not gonna do that.